Well, from the reports I have received from all my colleagues, my Twitter friends, I find that the issue of funding startup businesses seems to be a common theme and running through. What I like to advise the people who would like to find capital to start business is that there are many ways of doing this. One of them is your own savings. Start saving early, deny yourself a lot of luxuries and spend, and you have a goal of how much you can save. The other avenue is family savings. You can borrow money from your families and promise to pay back. And if it's a good family, I'm sure they won't be charging you too much interest rates for it. And equally, you could be having some good friends who are able to advance you some cash if your idea, if your project is viable, and they are able to fund you or fund you in partnership with them. You could find angel investors who would invest in your good idea and let you manage the idea. So one has to be open to many avenues of raising capital. The other issue is chamas. There are many people who join societies with friends and create chamas. The ladies are very keen on chamas, and these chamas are going to play a major role as funders of startup capital, and not to fund you to buy cars. This is not the best way to use any borrowed money. And equally, the cooperative societies. There are many societies. There are societies that finance small investors. They are well set up just to finance investors for small businesses. And if you pay the money they lend you first time, you can borrow again and again. I believe the banks are one of the last one to go to, because banks, many of them do ask for capital, and they ask for security and many things like that. But some of the banks are now creating products which are to fund the startup ventures. And I think one need to check with their bank if they have this kind of a product. Many people without money do fear going to a bank. If your bank knows that you invest in them, you put your salary, your income with them, they should be able, maybe looking at your track record of your spend, how much income comes to your account, they should be able to invest in you. But of course, for young people who have never worked, who have no track record of income, it's quite a challenge. But many areas which I've talked to many students about is starting to collect funds while they are in school. Create a big group of friends and invest by putting aside some of your cash given to the school, your school boom, so that you spend less in school, but in future you have some money to start your own business.